Okay, here's another one with fractions. Not a big deal. We're going to take and multiply every single term by the least common denominator. How I always find the least common denominator, I always look at the biggest number, which is 10, and I see, will both the other denominators divide into it? So that's my least common denominator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each term and multiply it by 10. So 4x over 5. And then don't forget this one, times x equals the other side, 10 times x over 10 minus 10 times 9 over 2. All right, and as I mentioned on my last video, if it makes you happy, well, that one probably doesn't matter, but you could put all of these as a fraction. Doesn't really matter, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 5 goes into 10 2 times. So that leaves me with 4x times 2, 8x. This just becomes 10x. This one right here, 10 goes into 10, so that's 1x. And then finally, minus this last piece, 2 goes into 10 5 times, and 5 times 9, 45. All right, so now I just start collecting like terms. So 8x minus 10x is negative 2x, x minus 45. And then I'm going to subtract this x to move it to the other side. So that, of course, cancels. That becomes negative 3x equals negative. Don't lose that negative sign. And then finally divide both sides by negative 3. So negative 3 over negative 3 just becomes my 1x that I isolated. A negative over a negative divided by a negative, don't forget, is a positive 15.